So back again. Oh, sorry, just had a few coughs. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am absolutely raging. Honestly, Man United mutant Twitter strikes again. Why do my eyebrows look like that? I thought they're fucking poking up. I need to straighten them out. Anyways, from what I've seen in the past 24 hours from Man United Twitter, I mean, it's honestly an absolute abomination. These mutant fans, yeah, like, do you know what I mean? I mean, I can't. Honestly, I've lost brain cells trying to reason with them. So it started off with Man United. David Ornstein confirmed. Exclusive. Man United switch midfielder search away from Manuel Ugarte and onto other options. Hashtag MUFC don't intend to meet 60 million fee. As I said, we weren't going to pay that. I didn't expect us to walk away, but I expected PSG to lower their asking price. But you know what I mean? They wanted to make a profit on a player that they want to sell after a year of having him. It makes no sense. It's a ludicrous business model. Yeah. Anyways, 60 million euro fee plus will only revisit if PSG price drops. That's what I said. I literally go back to the old videos. You can see me. I said it. Who knew, by the way? It's almost like almost everything I say on this channel becomes true. Almost everything. No progress yet. Talks called plus exploring other top targets for the right deal. And then I haven't seen who linked us with this player. I've just seen the fan base start to honestly the tweet I've just received as well. Oh my word, mate. Honestly, these lot are thick as fuck. Anyways, sorry, I'll just lose my fucking brain cells trying to read them. Hold on, wait, let me get this one up. Anyways, right, we'll discuss in a minute. Sander Berge, so it looks like Sander Berge is been linked with a Man United move. I'm not sure who actually linked him with us. But let's discuss this. So all these accounts, all these tacticos, all these hipsters are on Twitter right now as we speak, and I've been on the Twitter since yesterday, hyping up Sander Berge, pretending he's a good signing. Yeah. Oh, mate, honestly, it's so frustrating. And then you know what it is? You know what gets me is you go and type up Sander Berge or Berg on their Twitter profile, and their only tweets about him have been in the past day. So before the window, you didn't want him. During the window, you haven't even suggested him. If you probably got asked to name 100 players Man United should sign this summer. Yeah, like obviously you're not going to sign 100 players in the summer, but you know what I mean, like 100 players you would, like they're like a pool of players you could pick. You wouldn't, not one Man United fan would have picked Sander Berge out of that, not one. Yet now we're supposed to believe that, he's such a good player, and he's the answer to our midfield problems, which are historical problems. We have an awful midfield. Yeah, we do not have a good midfield. He's not the right type of profile. He's a relegated Sheffield. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? He's relegated with Burnley and Sheffield, right? He's been in the Premier League for 2 years because he joined Sheffield United and got relegated, and now he's at Burnley and he's been relegated again. So he's been in the Premier League for 2 years. He's been relegated twice. Almost like he's not that good. He's 26 years old. 26 years old. 26 years of age. 26 years of age. He's been relegated twice. Yeah, 26 years of age. He is fucking shit. He is fucking shit. 26 years of age he is. Yeah, 26. He doesn't even fit the fucking model of... Like, he can't join next season and you go, oh, but he's only young. He's only young, he'll come good. You can't even fucking hide behind that excuse. You're better off going and getting a fucking... doing what fucking Spurs did and buying that championship baller. I can't remember his fucking name now. The one from Leeds they spent about 50 million on. Yeah. At least they can go, oh, but he's young. He'll come good. He's young. He's not even fucking young. He's 26 years of age. 2 years in the Premier League. 2 relegations. It's almost like he's not that good. If he was any good, another team would have signed him, wouldn't they? It's not hard to go sign players from fucking Sheffield United and Burnley. If Burnley could sign him from Sheffield, surely someone else could sign him from Sheffield. They didn't, because he's not any fucking good. Stop pretending he's any good. Stop lying to people. Always do this every summer. They hype up the fucking player. They hype him up. We had Amrabat last year. Everyone hyped him up. Amrabat is better than Berge. Much better. Factually better than Berge. He's fucking much better than Berge. However the fuck you say his name. He's fucking shit. He's a shit. He's shit. He's shit. He's shit. He's shit. It's none of this, oh, United aren't signing Galacticos. Name me one fucking team. Just one team that has been successful of signing relegation players. Name me them. Name them. Go on, please. Please name him. Liverpool signed Robertson from Hull. Yeah, cool. They signed him for 8 million. They needed a fullback. Yeah, cool. Now you tell me the other players that were around him that were relegated. No, you can't. There you go. That's what they'll do. They'll bring up Man United signed this player in the 1990s under fucking Sir Alex Ferguson. He got relegated and he won us the league. They'll bring up some fucking players from all these years ago. So what, mate? The geezer's 26 years old. He's been relegated twice, by the way. And Robertson was actually a bad example. Because Robertson hasn't played for 2 different clubs in the Premier League in 2 years and get relegated with both of them. The last player we signed to get relegated, I could be wrong, the last player we signed to get relegated was Harry Maguire. Yeah, and Harry Maguire's been relegated a few times in his career. He got relegated twice in one season. Yeah, it was definitely, I think Harry Maguire was definitely the last player we signed to get relegated more than once, which Sander Berge is. Yeah, and you see that Harry Maguire couldn't live up to the expectation. I have no idea why people think this geezer's anywhere near good enough for Man United. I'm actually gobsmacked. Obviously, there's this Wesley Fofana geezer that they're trying to link us with as well. Another trash, overrated baller. That I mean, Fofana's probably better than Berge. Not that I've watched much of Fofana, but I know for a fact he's not a good. From what I have seen of him, he's not good at all. Yeah. Oh, but he can receive the ball in tight spaces, and he can. If these players were any good, yeah, I'm just honestly question. Just ask this question: if these players were any good. Yeah, why have other teams not hooked them up? It's not hard to go to Monaco and sign a player. It's not hard to go to Burnley relegated and sign a player. It's not hard to go to Sheffield United and sign a player. It's not hard. So why wouldn't they? Because they're not good. Over the years, there's been loads of teams that have had midfield problems. Man City need a DM right now. They do need a DM. Why aren't they looking at him? Because he's not any good. And he'd probably be happy to sit on the bench at Man City. Wouldn't he? Probably be happy. It's fucking logical. These people don't use logic. They just hype up any football player. They're going to bring up his passing accuracy and his long balls and all this bollocks. Do every metric they can, apart from actually show us that they were at least if someone was hyping him up from last season, I can understand. You know what I mean? It's delusional because he's not any fucking good. He's not a good footballer at all. He's 26 years of age. He's been relegated twice. He's done fuck all in his career. He's shit. Yeah, but at least if you was hyping him up from before when United were linked with him, I'm gonna take into account what you say a little bit more than I would if someone just starts hyping up because we're linked with him. It's the same with me with Agate and Euro. I didn't come on and start hyping up Agate. I know Agate is a decent player. You don't win trophies at Sporting and PSG if you're not a half decent footballer. He is obviously a half decent player, but that's what I went off. I didn't go off saying, oh yeah, I watched Agate I watched the guy for weeks. I mean, even last summer, I was slagging off Agate. Yeah, although he is definitely an half-decent footballer. He's much better than Berge. And yes, I understand that they don't want to pay the 60 million. So walk away and go get a better one. You're telling me we can't get a better player than Berge? You're telling me we can't? A midfield is a priority. A midfielder is a priority this summer. No, not even that. 2 midfielders are a priority. 2 good midfielders. You cannot sign... you can't sign... average footballers, like you can't replace average footballers with average footballers and expect to get better. Berge might be better than McTominay. He might be. I'm not saying he's not. He's not better than Casemiro. If you're wondering about that, he's not better than Casemiro. No way near. Yeah, but let's say we get rid of McTominay. Casemiro's injured. We now got a midfield of what? Berge, Mainu, and Bruno. Good one, mate. If you saw some of these tweets on my Twitter feed, Mark Goldbridge, by the way, is getting cooked for speaking facts, and I don't even like Goldbridge. Yeah, I don't like Gold bitch. Yeah, I shouldn't say that because he'll probably, if he ever saw this, he'd probably try and sue me because that's the type of geezer he is. However, yeah, I can understand. I always say, you know what I mean, just because I like someone doesn't mean I'm going to agree with everything they say. And just because I dislike someone doesn't mean I'm going to disagree with everything they say. Just because I dislike Goldbridge doesn't mean I'm going to disagree with everything he says. He's getting cooked on Twitter for saying something that's absolutely facts. Yeah, you went from Ugarte to a relegated Burnley and Sheffield United midfielder. He's not exactly wrong, is he? You haven't said anything to debunk his points. All they'll say is, how does a team's performance affect an individual quality? If he was individually good, yeah, if his quality was individually good, he wouldn't be 26 at Burnley getting relegated, would he? Let's use logic. He wouldn't have got relegated at 26 at Burnley, would he? If he was individually good, he would have been at a better club and a bigger club, wouldn't he? Come on now, use logic. Use logic. Logic exceeds these people. I'm pretty sure when God helped create these people or whatever, he didn't give them logic. He didn't give them logic because they're so thick. Or they're just lying to people. They're just lying to get a few followers and a few retweets and a few likes. And seen as a top red and a top fan. And listen, you're not a better fan than someone just because you hype up everything the club does. That's it. In fact, I'd argue you're a worse fan because when you hype up everything the club does, you're doing the Glazers' bidding. Yeah, you're going. The Glazers are going to use this player as a money saving exercise. Sign £20 million this, £20 million that. They've been hyping up lowering the wage bill for years. These fans have been hyping up lowering the wage bill for years, and now they're hyping up signing a Burnley, Sheffield United. But as it currently stands, right? If we sign, let's just say we sign Berge and Fofana, sell McTominay, sign Delit and Mazraoui, 6 players. Right, we lost Martial, we signed Xerxes. Martial was better in his prime, but Xerxes can stay fit. I've never watched Xerxes, but I have actually heard good things about Xerxes. Varane, lost Varane, sign Euro. No, scrap that. Euro would, let's just say, Euro was a replacement for Varane. Call that, say that. Varane's a better defender than Euro. Yeah, alright, cool. I understand you're going to go into context. Euro's young. He can stay here for 5, 6, 7 years or whatever. I do understand that. He can stay fit for the whole... Well, you say that and he's already injured. But, however, nevertheless, Varane is still an upgrade on Euro. So we've got, what? 1 upgrade or 1 downgrade. You sign Sander Berge, which... isn't that good. You say you sell McTominay. Right, cool. A little bit of an upgrade. A little bit. If that. But cool, we'll go 2 upgrades. But it's only a minor upgrade, by the way. Yeah? The only one that we know is a massive upgrade is Xerxes. And that's not because Martial's bad. It's because he can't stay fit. Yeah? Right? And then you move on to Fofana. And I have no idea who's replacing. Amrabat. He's replacing Amrabat. Is he a massive upgrade in Amrabat? Very much doubt it. I think it's another just a bit similar to the Berge and McTominay. If he's an upgrade, he's a minor upgrade. It's only a little, it's a little stale upgrade. Do you know what I mean? We're just like, it's like a little like that. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not like a like that. It's like a, do you know what I mean? If it is an upgrade, it might not even be an upgrade. And then we sign Delit, and let's say we get rid of Lindelof. That's a massive upgrade. Of course it is. Yeah. And then Mazraoui and Wan-Bissaka. I think that's an upgrade as well. But overall, this window's still a disgrace. You've barely improved the midfield, which was probably the biggest issue in the team last season, the midfield. You've barely improved it. Yeah. It was the main priority. The defence is improved. Not marginally, but it's improved. It's improved quite well. Yeah. Decent improvement. And the attack hasn't improved, but it will improve because the attack next season will improve because Ahmad will play more minutes than Anthony. But he was already here. We're talking about the transfer window here. They've barely improved us if they signed them 6 players. They barely improved us, and they would have done. I imagine 200 million at least. They'd have done that. It's not a good window. This window's been a disgrace so far. It's actually been a disgrace. We had that 1 week or 4 days where we signed 2 players. Since then and before then, it's been awful. And the players we're now looking at signing. If we do sign Sander Berge, I'm telling you now, next season, we're not fucking doing fuck all. We're getting absolutely pammed. We're going to get pammed. What do they think is going to happen? We had Amrabat last year. Like, what do they actually think is going to happen? Do they think that Sander Berge is some massive upgrade on Amrabat? Do they seriously think that? Do they seriously think that Ten Hag, they saw what happened with Ten Hag last year? We got smoked by teams. We finished 8th, yeah, and they think signing players like Sander Berge is going to change his fortunes. Give it over, man. Give over. These lot are an idiot, yeah. Another thing that these lot have done, which is a disgrace, is the fucking number changes. We've seen it. Obviously, I know it's all PR and it's about money. Højlund getting the number 9, Mount number 7. Who's the number 8? Bruno. I'm not too mad about Bruno getting number 8 because he's actually done something at least for the football club, and he has some ability. Albeit he is very overhyped. Doesn't mean I can't concede that he's definitely the better of the bad bunch in that bunch of players I just named. And they gave Xerxes number 11. Not that I don't know much about Xerxes, and Rashford's obviously number 10. Rashford should never have the number 10, but you get the point. Anyways, that's it. Me done for now. That's rant over today. Honestly, but I'm just fuming at these lot. These are disgrace. Absolute disgrace. This transfer window has been absolutely awful. And if we do sign those 6 players, it's gonna be an awful transfer window. Spending 200 million and signing all those players, and we're gonna barely improve, if we even improve at all. Atrocious.